Are we recording?
We are, yeah. And I can see that all bars are behaving appropriately.
Okay, good.
But you were talking about Xeno sagas.
I
Xenoblade.
Mm-hmm.
Xeno something. I know there's a Chronicle.
Xenoblade Chronicles
2.
2. Yeah,
2.
the sequel.
Yeah. And so I was talking about it on the Sierra web,
Mm-hmm.
and it was real. It's very, very interesting. Like, it's the scenario I like best where it's like there's no consensus.
It's definitely a weird game.
Yeah.
It's weird in a lot of the same ways that the other one, 10, is the only other one I played.
Yeah, it's weird as shit.
Yeah.
Like that last one was weird, but it was bewitching.
Their sphere grid, right? Whatever you want to call that menu, their, ability to improve your characters, all that shit, has an option for stepping in or stepping out of the ring. Like RB is step in and LB is step out. That's in their menu to advance a character's traits. Like you step between these rings. It's crazy.
What?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I'm telling you that it's crazy.
It sounds like it.
It took me about 5 hours before I think I had a real fight.
Really?
Yeah, or I had the first actual fight. Because it's one of those things where it's like they're teaching you and you can see that there would be a way to make these super long combos, but none of the enemies you fight are tough enough until you get to this first boss. And then it's like, oh, now I can start stringing shit together.
I see. In order to actually, basically before then, everybody's just getting cut in half.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And that's like, oh, okay, here's somebody who is, on the docket.
Because it does this thing where if you start with, let's say you use your fire super.
Yeah.
Up in the top right, you'll see this crazy fucking chart.
A chart?
A chart. And it has fire what you just did.
Nice.
And then it has all these branching paths that are like, if you go
the
to
rest
earth,
of the combo?
Yeah, earth, water, right? And they all go different ways. To use another super after that one, it has to be a higher level than the one that started the combo.
Oh, it's like drop mix.
Yeah, it is.
Wild. But no, does it also have to be a different element?
It does.
Okay.
So, but you have to decide where you want to go in that chain because each chain
ends in a certain type of
attack and ends with the monster becoming resistant to that damage type.
Whoa. It's like a biological immunity thing?
Right. So if you end...
So you actually can't just have one go-to. Like they made a system where you can't actually just have your go-to.
You can't be like, I'm the fire guy. Like if you just go, end with fire, well now he's super resistant to fire, right?
So you need to chart another course.
Yeah. It's just, it's like flying a plane. There's 100 different things that you're trying to watch all the time.
Dude, that is cool as hell.
And there's rhythm, like timing elements, and it's bonkers.
That brings me joy.
Yeah.
Well, I know about I used to like the rhythm stuff.
Yeah.
Like what made it work for me was that like underneath all the rest of these systems, there's just this little thing that I'm really good at.
The timing shit?
Yeah. It's like that's the part I can do.
Yeah.
If they had a way to play it so that one person did everything except the timing,
yeah,
that would be my game.
Well, do you remember what was that RPG? I've been thinking about it a lot lately that had the wheel and
Shadow Hearts.
Shadow Hearts, yeah.
Yeah, I think about Shadow Hearts
at
once
least
or
every
twice a
day.
Yeah, remember you had that wheel, but remember the wheel was a character?
Yeah, the wheel was a character, but then like the pie chart, the things you had to stop the dial inside were varying sizes.
It was customizable.
Oh my god.
But remember the wheel was like, at one point the wheel was like talking about his family?
Yeah. God, that was a weird game.
The fucking attack wheel.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good. And the protagonist was so weird.
Yeah, then
like they never even tried to redeem him. He was just an asshole.
You were collecting fireman trading cards for that gay puppeteer.
Well, yeah. And then some characters had like biorhythms.
Yeah.
Remember? It's like we would look at shit on the character sheet and be like, I don't know what the biorhythm is.
Yeah.
I don't know how this connects to these other things.
This Xenoblade is like that where I think that, I've figured out a good 60 or 70% of combat. But there's still shit I don't understand.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's good.
The only comic I sort of idea I thought of while I was playing it was the idea of these cores. So if a driver touches a core,
I mean, already we're in comic territory because there's new words for every
so you
goddamn
have drivers
thing.
and blades, and the driver is like a fighter, and the blade is their weapon. But in addition to being a weapon, it's like personified on the field as an actual character in the game. Like,
right.
they become a living character when they wake up.
Are they AIs?
It's not really explained to me yet.
But there's some kind of entity in there that is conscious.
Yeah, and they come out with, like, I got these wind blades last night, and when I activated the core, it's this crazy fucking robot. And then
What?
there's another one that's like a really smart, like, talking lion man. Like, you don't know what it's going to become.
That's really weird.
But the idea that, like, I activate, one person activates their core and they get this, stunning anime, and then, I activate the core and get this disgusting, what you end up with might be kind of funny.
Jeez. Let's see.
Because now you're best friends with this thing, and you have to, like, manage their affinity and, like, be there.
Okay, that's funny.
Whatever it is, even if it's like a dog man.
Right, I'm gonna activate this. I'm gonna activate this blade, and then like a personality is gonna come out,
Right.
and we're gonna be best friends.
We'll be best friends forever.
Well, yeah, but it's also like it's almost like a speed dating thing where it's like, what do you like?
Yeah. Yes, there was that. There's one other thing that I thought was funny.
Well,
I think it's one of those ones where if we play it together,
oh yeah,
it's
we're
just full of stuff.
comics are going to emerge.
Yeah. It definitely is one of those open world type environments where you can get fucked by a level 32 rabbit out the gate.
But like it looks cute.
Yeah.
But
level 30, full 20 levels higher than you or whatever. You have to navigate through crazy high level shit all the time.
yes, I haven't played Xenoblade at all. So your weapons are people?
Your weapons are people? They become people.
Well, they become people. I love that we're at the point now in this thing where you are trying to explain RPG shit to me.
Yeah.
So good. Well, they become people.
Or not people. They become entities.
Somebody.
They become something. Somebody. And in order to get good with that weapon, you have to be best friends with them.
They become people, or something like a person.
Or something like a person.
To get good with them, you have to befriend.
I think become their best friend is...
Yeah. Does it track that kind of stuff?
Oh, yeah, your blade affinity.
Oh, no. So how do you gain affinity? By doing stuff or by giving them presents? You never know.
Yeah, both.
Really?
Yeah.
They have presents?
This like anime girl that is the main one, Pyra.
Yeah, she's in all the key art, right?
Yeah, she's red.
But that's the weird thing. So, I mean, she seems like as a part of the key art and as the story, like I would think that meant that was your weapon. But you're saying that you can equip other shit all the time?
So she is not only a blade, she is like the blade. She's called the Aegis.
Oh, okay, so she can be out all the time.
I just learned that because when I found her, she had been like sealed away.
Oh, okay.
And I think that the reason that there is no land anymore is because she broke it. Because someone called her like the one that sundered the planet.
Oh, so they locked her away
They
for
locked
a
her
reason.
away, yeah. And so now she's back, and you bonded with her like basically on accident.
Oh no.
And now there's all these people who are like want the Aegis.
Oh yeah, sure. So,
but you are not limited to one blade. A driver can have like up to 3 blades. She is just one of my blades.
Okay, but is she on the field at all times?
If I switch to another blade, she goes away.
Weird.
If you like when I pull out these wind like shuriken things, I get this fucking like it looks like the Mass Effect robot lady.
Oh.
Like she comes out and now she's behind me.
Weird. So, but are each of them elementally attuned?
Each of them is elementally attuned, and each one can be customized with passive abilities. So, like, as I'm fighting with Pyra, she's improving my accuracy, right? But then she's also my weapon. So when I go to do a super with that weapon, we combine and do cool shit. Like she's another player on the field, and
Wild.
and I'm in a party with 2 other drivers that each have their own blades.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Stop
it. Yeah. You said to get good with a weapon, you have to be to get good at a weapon. You have to become best friends with them. Like, this is a new weapon I got right here. You never know what could be in there. Like a cool lady, a lion man,
Could be a
roboid.
Could be a rad robot lady. Some kind of lion dude. Yeah, what comes out, I think, could be funny.
Oh, totally.
But whatever it is, I'm gonna love it forever.
Whatever. I just got a new one actually.
Yeah. I'm gonna bond with it. See what it is.
I'm gonna bond with it and see what it is. It might be a lion man, super cool robot lady. You never know.
Yeah, you never know.
So
what the fuck is it?
Yeah, exactly. Like, is it some kind of awful, like almost like a promotional material, like a hamburger or something like that?
Yeah, something worthless or something
awful.
Just gross.
Oh yeah, exactly. Just a bunch of eyes.
Yeah, like a bug, like a sack of something. Just goo with.
Is this? Are you disappointed? No, it's just.
Hello, master.
It's me.
It's me, your new. I can feel our affinity bonds growing. Well, no, that's not.
No, it's no.
No.
Ugh. What's wrong? Nothing.
What's wrong? Don't you love me?
No. But it's like there's no like this. It's what's wrong in all caps and no punctuation. What's wrong?
Don't you love me?
Don't you love me?
Just hair and teeth and
oh yeah, just mouths. No, yeah. I mean, ugh.
ugh.
Ugh. Bluff. Bluff. Bluff.
No,
don't you love me? No, I love all your
like a
teeth.
great sword.
You seem great.
You seem great.
Your hair is really wet.
You're just so wet.
No, you're just like a lot wetter than I was expecting. Like a lot. No, you're just a lot wetter than I was expecting. Like a lot.
So moist. You're just so hairy and wet. That's pretty gross.
No, it's just that you're. No. I. It's just that you're so hairy and wet. Got it.
Is that good?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
When I cast the pot, it's like I cast the rod, keeping it hard like a motherfucker gas robot.
I'm reeling cod, today's fresh catch. I mean a podcast, something about nets.
Yes, it gets better when it's wetter. I'm fettered by my fish gear, catch and release. Get in that crease when my fish near.
Talk about a plant best laid off that stray. And yes, I crave that tuna with his peck fin splayed. But while I'm glistening from the whole sea, you better listen into TLC.
I got that wild caught salmon. It's tender and it's moist.
Downloadable content, a podcast of choice.